It's not about motivation. Winners need discipline. Wake up and win today. Discipline comes from within.
Boxing King Media in association with Boxstro, Ade Oladipo. Ade, just tell me what's going through your mind, because we've just seen a fight just get turned on its head.
Yeah, bro, you know what, yeah? First couple of rounds, I actually tweeted like, oh, ZEPEDA's live here. And I said that I think he's a live dog. And I was like, okay, Dalton's struggling a bit to kind of work out what to do. And all of a sudden, take care, brother, look after yourself, Tony. Take care, brother. Bro,
watching best presented around.
Bellew never comes on camera.
I'll take top five.
I thought he was going to like call you out for going on about his punditry, but he didn't.
He didn't this time, thank God. But no, you know, I was thinking Dalton was struggling, and then Dalton seemed to adjust. ZEPEDA didn't really know what to do. He kept on getting hit with the lefts and rights. And in the end, Dalton Smith sent a statement out. I mean, that's a statement. And look, there'll be some, and I get it, some will say, oh no, ZEPEDA's washed. He's not washed. He's not washed. This is the guy that, yes, he's lost 2 of his last 3, but he's lost to Richardson, Hitchens, and Regis Prograis. He's not losing.
11th round as well.
Yeah, no, I mean, 11th round to Regis. Like, Regis had to take time to work him out. This is Regis who, up until 12 months ago, was probably the #1 in the division. So ZEPEDA's got a lot left to offer, and Dalton Smith just sent out a warning and a message to a lot of 140-pounders.
Were you surprised the way he called Adam AZIM out? Because normally Dalton's very quiet. He don't normally call people out. He normally just lets his promoter do the talking.
Yeah, I'm shocked by the whole thing, if I'm honest with you. It's like Eddie, you know, it's almost like Eddie keeps talking about it. Like Dalton says it, but every single interview Eddie does, it's like he gets asked it, and then rather than saying, no, I'm not talking about it, Eddie then goes into it. So it's almost like Eddie knows it's a big fight, and Eddie wants it. And you don't, sometimes, look, we're lucky enough to go all over the world, but sometimes you don't beat these big domestic fights. I don't think Shane McGuigan and Ben Shalom want it. I think Adam AZIM would fight him. Adam AZIM's a fighter, will fight him. But on that performance, you have to admit that Dalton's maybe a level above. Can Adam get to that level? Yes, but we need to see it in against someone, as we've seen with Dalton tonight. So if you're Adam AZIM, ego would make you want to call Ben Shalom and say, make that fight right now. But I think he's got a good team around him, and they'll probably say, okay, let's maybe have a ZEPEDA-like fight to see where you are, and then if you can come through that, then you get Dalton.
You think if Eddie Hearn was promoting Adam AZIM and Dalton was with Sky, what do you think he'd be doing then? Do you think he'd still be trying to make it, or would he be saying, you know, we want Adam to have a few more learning fights?
I think a few more learning. I really do. I don't think he would be as harsh and as vocal with Adam. I think Adam's great for boxing. I think Adam's a great fighter. I think Adam's already built up his fan base. I think so far so good for Adam AZIM as well. But I mean, that's what you get with Eddie. Eddie's going to back his man. He's going to back his man to the hill. It almost feels like this isn't Eddie versus Adam. This seems like Eddie versus Ben Shalom, because of the couple of the purse bids that haven't worked out. Fabio Wardley, Clark, obviously that now being unboxed, I think still pisses off Eddie. So I think it's more Eddie versus Ben. I think he secretly likes Adam. But I also think he knows right now he's got the better 140-pounder.
To be fair, he does always finish the sentence with that, I think Adam's a great fighter.
Always does it, just in case. Like, he's probably thinking, how many fights do you have left on that contract? Yeah. I'm not really digging you. And Adam is a good fighter. Eddie should know this. Adam's a good fighter. But I think if we're going on what we saw tonight and going on Adam's last performance and who they both fought, you have to say Dalton's probably the better fighter. I don't even think that's controversial.
Last thing, I saw you tweet about it earlier today, this crazy show on the June the 1st. Which fight are you most excited about? Because I don't even know what's going on anymore. 1 minute it's 5v5, then it's better be a Bivol, night is Zhang Wilder. It's just like crazy.
Yeah, 100% still Bivol Beterbiev. 100%. I mean, that's undefeated versus undefeated. That's every single belt on the line. That is, whoever wins that, for me, jumps. There's an argument to say you jump pound for pound, top 2, top 3. That's how good that fight is. So that's still #1. But then this is what the Saudis are doing. Again, look, you've been over there as much as I have. They're not putting on normal cards. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, if it is Wilder Zhang, if it is Dubois Herwich, well, that one's a guarantee. If it is Shiraz Amma Williams, Nick Ball, Ray Ford, are you kidding me? Like, that's one of those fights where you can't even break even. So that's just a case of, okay, because that would have to, in order to pay the fighters what they all want to get, you'd have to do 4 million pay-per-view buys to break even. So we're lucky as fight fans that these fights can be made. Fingers crossed, the rumors are big, fingers crossed all those fights happen. But that is sensational.
My understanding is most of them had 2 fight deals, all really kind of agreed they just needed an opponent. Just a quick call, Wilder Zhang, if it happens, how on earth, because I can't figure out who wins that.
I'm going to go Zhang. I know he started to look very tired down the stretch against Joseph Parker, but Wilder, I mean, Wilder looked really bad against Joseph Parker, like really bad. Like that was almost a shadow of himself. He's not been active. Zhang, although didn't look great the last few rounds, has been active. Zhang's a big puncher as well. And not just a big puncher, but Zhang's a better boxer than Wilder. So I think he just brings a bit more to the table. That being said, if we see half of the Wilder we've seen growing up for the last 10 years, then Zhang could be out on his ass. But I don't know, man. Zhang can take a punch, he can land a punch. He's going to be 300 pounds. Wilder is a light heavyweight. So I would favour Zhilei Zhang.
Adi, I think that's our sign to say get the fuck out of here. I appreciate your time, Adi.
Cheers, brother. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I got a question for you. Where can discipline take you? Discipline points you toward your goals.